Hey guys. So, online learning till May 1st. It's going to be weird. I know a lot of you are probably really enjoying this break that we're having right now. Thriving in this new online classroom territory. I myself was much better at online classes as a student than in person. They allow you to do things on your own time at your own pace, usually. Some of you, though, might need a little more guidance in this new territory. Online learning can be a fantastic thing, but there are a couple dangers in it. Just realized I roll my eyes a lot while I'm talking. Anyway, you have more control over how you spend your time and where and how and what you're studying, I guess. So it's a lot more responsibility on you because I'm not always there to nag you guys. Because I totally nag you all the time. It just started sprinkling, so I'm going to try and get through this fast so I don't get my computer rained on. Anyway, I've been doing a lot of thinking on how I can help you guys navigate this weird new thing that we're going through together. So I've come up with a list of things I wish I had been told when I first started doing online classes. So without further ado, how to become an independent learner with this online class thing that we're doing. First thing, set up your own study space. Seriously, it sounds like a really basic, insignificant, kind of weird thing to do, but it helps a lot. Get rid of distractions. So anything you don't need to study, just move them away from your desk or your bed or wherever you're doing the studying. Turn off the TV. Listen to music if it helps, lyrical or not, whatever works best for you. Get some snacks. We know we all love snacks. Get plenty of water too. Bring it all to your study space so you don't have to get up in the middle of doing assignments. Number 2, make sure you take breaks. If you're sharing a computer with a sibling during this weird online thing that we're doing, that's perfect. You do 20 minutes of math, they do 20 minutes of math. You do 20 minutes of science, they do 20 minutes of science. If you're not sharing a computer with a sibling, still take breaks. Sorry if this wind is getting too loud, or the wind chimes. I don't know if you can see them. Where are they? Ah, there they are. I'm getting distracted. Take breaks. Even if it's just like getting up, walking to the kitchen to go get some chocolate milk or whatever you prefer. The best ratio of work to break that I have found that works best for me is 25 minutes studying to 10 minutes break. Now, I know 10 minutes probably seems like a lot of break time for some people and not enough for other people. But I found it's just enough time to get up, stretch a little, eat a snack if you need to, go text someone, whatever. But breaks are really important, so definitely take them. Let's see, if I look like I'm reading this off of a list, it's because I am. I typed this up ahead of time so I wouldn't forget to tell you something important. Number 3, bad news before good news, right? I always prefer the bad news before the good news anyway, and it's the same for assignments, or it should be, at least in my opinion. If you have one assignment that's going to be way harder than the other ones, do that one first. That way you get it out of the way. The next assignments are going to be or feel a lot easier, right? Number 4, treat yourself. For those of you who have seen Parks and Rec. But really, Plan some kind of reward for yourself every day, or even for every break. If you get done what you need to during that time or during that day, give yourself a reward. This is what we call self-care. Mental health and physical health are incredibly important during this weird time to keep us sane. Ideas for treat yourself. Going for a run. Now I know some of you are like, that's not a reward, but for some of you it will be. Make some cookies, eat them. FaceTime a friend, social distancing. Take a walk outside, play with your dogs or whatever pet you have. Play a video game, phone game, take a nap. Read a book that you've been dying to finish, etc. Really, anything that you enjoy can be a reward in these cases. Number 5, even if you don't feel like it, do your assignments. I know you're like, duh, Miss Milton. But really, the longer you put them off, the more things pile up and the less you're going to want to do it because it's going to seem overwhelming. It's kind of like dishes. I hate doing dishes. My husband can vouch for that. But it's a lot easier to do dishes, I've noticed, and I have to keep reminding myself, when you do them after every meal versus letting them pile up for an entire week, and then it's like this massive tower of leaning, dirty, smelly, possibly moldy dishes, and you don't want to touch that, right? Same with assignments, just do them when you get them. Number 6, struggle in there. Believe that you actually can become more intelligent even with this weird online learning thing. You all know how much I believe in you. I tell you all the time, and if you don't remember, I believe in you. But having a teacher that believes in you, even though it does make a big difference, we can't do everything for you. You have to believe in yourself too. I don't want to get too philosophical or touchy-feely, so let's move on to number 7. Number 7, be willing to read outside course materials. In other words, as I say all the time, use your resources. If you have immediate questions about an assignment that you're working on and you know your teacher's not going to get back to you right away, or while it's your turn on the computer, dang, siblings trying to hog everything. Use Google. Google's like one of the most fantastic things that has ever been or ever will be invented, unless flying cars become a thing, or lightsabers, I don't know. It's amazing though. If you have specific math questions, Khan Academy is a really great resource. So is YouTube. And if that doesn't work, number 8 is know when to seek help, when to ask questions. We are teachers. We are here to help you. It's kind of our job. Most of us like doing it. And I love hearing and answering your questions. It helps me know where you are, what you're struggling with, what I haven't gone over enough, what I'm not explaining well enough. So it really just benefits everyone when you ask questions. Please, please, please never hesitate to ask me questions if you have them. I can even walk you through stuff live, so like messaging back and forth on the assignments. Or we can even do things like Google Meet, so it's like a video chat thing, kind of like Google Hangouts. Anything you need to succeed that I can help with, let me know. My fingers are getting really chilly right now. I'm almost done. I just realized that I'm touching my face a lot. Don't worry, I'll go wash my hands before I touch anything else. Okay, number 9. That's 9, Jenna. Never be surprised by due dates. As I've told you guys before, I am ADD, and organization and timing was never, is not my strong suit. I myself have to set alarms for myself, like multiple alarms to remind myself to do things that I do every day. Some of you might be like, duh, it's pretty easy to like write down when your assignments due. Some people, though, it's not easy for. Everyone has a different skill set, so it's important to recognize where you need a little extra boost. So I'm gonna post along with this video a few different templates of like study planners, I guess you could call them, assignment organizers, sure, that I've used in the past or similar to what I've used in the past to help. Hopefully it helps at least one of you. But really, as soon as you are assigned something, write it down. If you can't do it right away, make sure you write it down somewhere. Also, crossing stuff off to-do lists makes me feel really productive. I don't know about you. Let's move on. Number 10. Be willing to try new study techniques. A lot of you may be loving this online system a lot more. Doing stuff online is easier for you. Me, math is infinitely more frustrating for me online. So are things like reading assignments. The sun just came out. Sorry, I just got distracted. Reading assignments are more difficult for me online as well. I hate reading on technology. My dyslexia is way worse on technology on electronics for some reason. I'm a huge fan when it comes to reading of staring at dead tattooed trees all day. Books. But we all have to give and take at some point, right? If you struggle with reading online, use a text-to-speech app. They're amazing. If you struggle with typing, getting the words out that you need to, or you just feel like you're too slow at typing for the time you have, use a speech-to-text app, and then just make sure you read through it and edit a little bit. If you are stressed about finding the right sun is in my eyes, the right symbols, math symbols to use for an assignment, you can just write it out on a piece of paper and send me a photo or take a video of yourself doing it. I'm open to whatever will help you, whatever you have access to. Just be willing to try new things to figure out what works best for you. Last one for now. Seek and act on feedback. If I give you comments on an assignment, it's usually for a good reason, so please read them. I promise it's not my live stream just to type over and over again. Is this supposed to be positive or negative? Or show your work so I know where to help you. I don't enjoy that. I'm sure you don't enjoy it. So when I give you comments, it's because I've thought a lot about what you need help with. If you read them and actually take them in, absorb them, if you will, then I won't have to keep nagging you about that, right? So I guess I am nagging you. Oh, okay. It's lunchtime. I think I need some food. I'm getting distracted. Okay. So awkward, Jenna. That's really it. I'm gonna end on 11 because odd numbers are way better than even numbers. If I think of other things that would help or find more resources for you, I will definitely post them along with this video. Oh, Coping skills. Yes, we're going through a really weird, stressful time right now. I know some of you might be like, I'm not stressed, Miss Monson. We get to play all day. Even if you aren't directly stressed, though, maybe someone in your family is because of what's going on, which can affect you, right? So one of my therapists actually sent me this link to a really good list of 99 coping skills. They're really awesome. I'm gonna post that link on this post as well, with like the study planners and stuff. It's also good stuff to do just if you're bored, a list of things to do. I just realized I say a lot on here. My English teaching sister would not be happy. Sorry. Anyway, I keep getting distracted, but stay strong, people. I love you guys, and I miss you. I'm missing your faces. Please let me know how you're doing, if there's anything I can help with, even if it's not a math assignment. I know it's weird, but I can do things like write as well. So if you have questions on anything else I can help with, or just need a little confidence boost or like someone to talk to, you know I'm here for you. Pretty sure that's all I wanted to say. Love you guys. Miss you. See ya.